twice. The monsoon, we didn't know it was coming because we don't watch the news, and so we got caught outside in it. And literally, we had umbrellas, but we got soaked from the chest down, like soaked. And we broke like 3 umbrellas that night. And the next day, coming out after the storm blew over, there were literally like dozens of just destroyed umbrellas all over the street from people that had got caught outside. And then the other was it was beyond hot, and sweaty, and you just like going out all day. So, but the monsoon was definitely the worst. Talking with anybody about anything was kind of, because I was super, I was so shy, I really didn't like order pizza because I'd have to talk to somebody on the phone. But I was able to talk to anybody about anything really. And then cooking Korean food. I got pretty good at that, so that was good. There's a soup called sanjigukbap, and it is basically cow blood that's been like boiled in a bag, so it's kind of like kind of a mix between chalk and jello, kind of. I really like it. That's one of my favorite dishes. Dog soup is something that's pretty prevalent still there among like the older generation. I actually really, really love that. It's just like dogs raised up for food. That's really good. The other kind of really strange one that a lot of people see is the live octopus, and you just kind of put a chopstick down and they'll wrap their tentacles around that, and you roll it in sesame oil so it goes down easier, and then you just kind of like suck it off the chopstick and it goes down. So that's really, I haven't got that one. That one's kind of expensive, so maybe next summer when I go back. The other one is sea squirt, and that's like, they're really crazy to see. I don't know. It's called mungae. But it's like really interesting. They just like cut it open and then pull it out. It's kind of like an oyster, like, you know, the mussel kind of looking thing inside. And I was on the street one time and I had seen it, but I didn't know what it was. My brother, who served in Korea, characterized it as a not so tasty food dish. In any case, I didn't know what it was. I asked the guy what it was, and he's like, "Oh, you've never had it before?" And like pulled one out of the seawater, like cut it open, put it in my hand, and made me eat it right there. And that was kind of intense. The taste was there for a long time, and we were like in the middle of a proselyting activity, so that was pretty miserable. But when they're actually prepared well, those taste really good. I don't know how to characterize it. It's like a really strange looking thing, and then you like cut open the outside. I guess it's like an exoskeleton, and it looks like, you know, like the oyster thing, the part of the oyster that you eat. Yeah. It's like that inside, and you take that out and dip it in sauce usually and eat it. Usually you wash it and then dip it in like a cocktail sauce and eat it. You still eat it raw, but if you don't wash it, it tastes like a mouthful of seawater. So, just not being able to speak Korean, not being able to express myself, and learning that God's the one in charge and He's the one teaching the people. Spiritual experience, just finding people that the Lord had prepared in very, very strange ways, just like meeting somebody who led us to another person who's very prepared. Bring a coat. It gets really cold, but like ties, shirts, and stuff, you can find pretty cheap over there. Shoes are really hard to find for men with normal size feet and women with normal size Western feet. Come up with a schedule for yourself and stick to it. Use the discipline you learned, and really, really, really develop discipline. Otherwise, things get really difficult.